my god, what was that, guys? That was the weirdest dream I've ever had. What is going on? How is it going, guys? We're here with Jesus Garcia, back again, episode number 26. We're finally back after our little end of season break, pretty much, that I had whilst I was very busy in my personal life, guys. But that dream, what was that all about? That was so random. Hit up the comments right now down below as soon as you see that with your thoughts on what just happened. I was a baby. I could see, I think, my mum, or who I think is my mum. If you remember in the last live stream we had, guys, we found out, or Santi told us at least, if it's true or not, I'm not sure, that I was adopted. I'm like, what? Am I? Really? If that is the case, then there is a lot of questions that need to be answered right now. So I'm going to go and get changed right here, and we're going to be heading straight over to my parents' house, or maybe even my foster parents' house, if it's true. I really don't know right now, to find out what is going on, because that's just, can't stop thinking about it. And as you saw, guys, we just had a dream about it as well. It was me in, I think, my mum's arms, and then dad was outside talking to some guy, and I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't really remember the whole thing. It's all really fuzzy. But guys, welcome back to this Jesus Garcia My Player career. We're here with episode number 26. Like we said, getting this back underway once again, back to an episode every other day for this, and an episode a day alongside the My Manager, guys. There's also going to be a secret mini series coming out, which will be out very soon, who I'm guessing you guys know who it's going to be about, but I'm going to let you find out when that comes out, and it's going to be a pretty epic little thing. Hopefully, if it all goes well and all accords to the story, that'll be a really cool thing to happen, if I can add that in as well, guys. There's going to be no games in this episode. It's just going to be a couple of storylines all jammed together with the choice of clubs, which we're going to move to at the end of this for you guys to pick one. So make sure you pick wisely, because it's going to be a very big choice in Jesus Garcia's life, and do not take it lightly. I'll explain more on the situation a bit later on, but for now, guys, we're heading to our parents' house, as you can see here. Well, our supposed parents, if they adopted us. I don't know what to think about it at the moment. I just can't think straight. I'm so confused. If they are my real parents, then what is Santi doing lying to me like that? If they're not, then they have some explaining to do. As you can see, guys, we're just pulling up to their house now. We're going to hop out of the car. They don't know I'm coming over. I haven't told them, so hopefully I won't surprise them too much. And we're going to head inside and just try and figure out what is going on, because at the moment I am so confused as to what Santi just said and everything, guys. We got promoted with Rayo Vallecano into the next league, into La Liga Santander. We got a big choice to make in this episode, but guys, we're going to be having a quick chat with our parents right now about the whole situation. Is it true? Is what true, sweetie? Am I really adopted? What? How did you... So it's true. Calm down, honey. Let us explain. Who are my real parents? We never planned to take you on. A woman, your birth mother, knocked on our door one day. She was holding you in her arms, and all she said was, "He's yours." She passed you to your mother and just walked off. The only thing we know about her is we saw her work name tag. It said Violeta. So my birth mother is called Violeta. Do you know anything else? What about my birth father? We don't know anything about him. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go. I need some time to think. Guys, can you believe it? Adopted. It opens up so many doors, so many questions about my life. What is this place? Why am I here with them? Why did my mother drop me off? What was so terrible about me to make her drop me off at someone else's doorstep and leave forever? The only thing we know about this is my birth mother's name is Violeta. Guys, what do you want to see happening? Hit up the comments right now. What you want to see happening? Do we go and find her? Do we search for her? Do we try and find out who she is and who my father is? I know nothing about my father, and I want to know who these people are. I need a bit of a break from my foster mum and dad here right now, just to kind of cool things off, that they never told me this. Maybe they were going to tell me one day. I'm just sat here at home completely taken aback by all this information, just sitting in front of a blank TV screen trying to think straight of it. Like, it's been like a whole week now, and I just don't know what is going on, guys. I'm so confused, so scared. I don't know what to do. Do we go find her? How do we find her? We only know her name. And guys, just as we were thinking about all this, the phone started to ring, and I was like, oh currently snapped out of it, guys, and had a quick phone call. Hey Zeus, I have some news for you. Oh really? What's up? Your great performances haven't gone unnoticed this season. I have some transfer offers here for you to take a look at. Ah, awesome, I'm on my way right now. See you soon. Guys, can you believe it? Our agent out of nowhere has gone and got us some transfer offers. It's not even the transfer window yet. That's happening in about a week's time of opening up the transfer window and now being able to move clubs, guys. We are currently here about to head into a La Liga Santander season with Rayo Vallecano. We're just having our summer break at the moment, and I'm just trying to think, guys, do we want to move club? Do we want to leave Rayo Vallecano? Trying to take my mind off the whole parent situation at the moment. We're going to be heading to our agent's office where we will be trying to have a chat with them and having a look at some of the offers that she's got for us from some clubs, guys. It could be very interesting to see what clubs have come in for us, if any good ones have, or do we just stay here at Rayo Vallecano, guys. As you can see, quite excited to take my mind off things and leave the house for a bit. I've been in there for a good couple of days just thinking about everything, and we're arriving here at the agency in Madrid in Spain, where my agent is currently working, and she has been for a long time. We haven't seen her much this season, but we haven't really had any need to see her that much, and we are about to go have a quick meeting with her about the current transfer situation and what we can do about it before the start of pre-season, which is starting in a couple of weeks' time. What do we want to see happening, guys? It could be very, very interesting indeed. We've got a lot going on in our life at the moment with Rayo Vallecano, and now we've got the information that we've been adopted, guys, and Santi moving clubs, going somewhere else, lying to us, saying all this stuff to us, being horrible. What is going to happen with him? What is going to happen with our parents? What is going to happen with us moving clubs? There's so many questions from this Jesus Garcia and my player Karimo to answer, guys. So much to go on next season, so much to do. I hope you guys have had a good time waiting for this to come back. I know it's been a long time, but I know you guys really wanted to see this, and I wanted to make it right. I wanted to give myself a bit of a break to prepare myself properly to start this new season, and from now on we will be back to, trust me, we will be back to one every other day of this and one every other day on the gaps of the GMSnz my player, as well as one special one whenever I can fit it in as well for a secret one, which you guys will find out what that's about soon. But guys, here we are heading into our agent's office now to have a quick conversation with her about transfers. Okay, so let's get started. The first team I have interested in you is one of the big La Liga clubs, Valencia. Are you serious? Valencia want me? Yep, and not just them. Over in the English Premier League, your second interested team is Southampton. The Premier League, this is unreal. There's also another interested team in the Premier League, West Brom. And lastly, some interest from another big La Liga club, Villarreal. Are you joking? That's 4 pretty big teams. I just can't think straight right now. Oh my god. You also still have the option, of course, to turn them all down and stay here with Rayo, but it's completely up to you. Thank you so much for all your help. I'm going to go to the airport. Guys, can you believe it? We got 4 great offers. Hit up that poll right now, which ones you want to see us transfer to. Make sure you make the right decision, because this is a big stepping stone for Jesus Garcia's career. This is going to shape how we head next season. Do we want to move to Valencia in La Liga Santander, a much bigger club, a much bigger competition, probably already in the Europa League or maybe even the Champions League, which could be awesome? Do we want to head over to England and play for slightly lesser teams like West Brom and Southampton? One of those 2 teams. Hit up the comments and hit up the poll if you want to see us moving to the Premier League, or do you want to see us going to Villarreal, another really big La Liga team, guys? There's a big option. Do we stay here in La Liga? Do we go to England and play in the Premier? Guys, there will be some side effects to your choices, so make sure you make them wisely. I'll tell you now, guys, things like moving to the Premier League, there is a language barrier. I know I do these commentaries in English, but Jesus Garcia doesn't speak very good English, if not at all. He's never had the need to, so if he moves to a place like England and all these people are speaking English, he might not be able to communicate very well. He might not be part of the culture. He may get lost in it, guys, so make sure you make the choice wisely. If he stays here in Spain for another season, maybe we can learn the English language a bit more before we head off and do that and that way we can spend a few seasons here, maybe with a bigger club or a different club, and try and win some silverware here in Spain. Remember, we are Spanish. We have no rush to go to the Prem. If you guys want to go to the Prem, I will respect that decision, and we will be moving to the Prem, but I just want to warn you now, there will be some, not consequences, but there will be some things happening from those actions if we do move to the Prem, which might influence us badly or reflect on differently and change the story slightly. But if we stay here in Spain, there may be some good things going for us, and maybe some other things like that, guys. And things like being away from our family, maybe getting homesick, all that kind of stuff could come into a factor. So make sure you make the right decision here. Give me a reason in the comments or why you selected what you selected. We just bought our plane ticket here, as you can see, £400, and we're going to be heading off to our next destination, guys. That destination will be up to you completely, 100%. Whatever that poll hits by the time I make the next episode, I'm gonna give it a day. By the time I release the next My Manager, guys, you've got till then to make a decision on which club we play for. It is completely up to you. Any club you pick, I will choose, so make sure you pick wisely. We can also stay here, remember, if you want to see us staying at Rayo Vallecano. But guys, that is about it for this episode. It's going to be huge what you guys want to choose. Next season is going to be massive. We've got pre-season, we've got some awesome things. I may even be doing a live stream for the first game of the season for a competitive game in the league for whichever team we go for. So make sure, if you want to see that, hit up the comments as well. I want to see tons of comments. I want to see us hit at least 50 likes for this episode, guys, and make sure we do everything we can to boost this My Player season as far as it can go, guys. That is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.